moving on to the ACC, we're going to start with Duke because I forgot that they
The
were tied.
CC champion Duke Blue Devils.
That's right.
They beat Virginia in the ACC title. I don't know if anyone remembers that.
What a fever dream.
Fucking Virginia's quarterback completely blew it and cried on television. I remember that. Anyway, yeah, so they have been good. They've won 9 games for 2 straight years. They don't have Darian Mensah anymore. What do we think? I don't think it matters that they don't have him, for the record. I think they'll win the exact same amount of games. I think they defy time and space.
This is a team that lost on the road to UConn last year with a good quarterback. Now they don't have one, and I still feel like
conference game doesn't matter.
It surely doesn't.
True.
So I feel like they'll be just another watchable ass team. Like Manny Diaz, still the head coach there, conference champion.
For the record,
Yeah.
I think he's a pretty good coach.
They've had a different quarterback multiple years and still been okay. I think they'll be another weird ACC team. There's a lot of that going around.
I know. When I look at the ACC schedules, I'm like, anyone could beat anybody outside of like Miami, Clemson. That's it. That's the only 2 teams where I'm like, okay, those are like probably a notch above the other teams, like for sure.
It was hard not to put like the entire conference in pop or flop at the end here.
Yeah. Okay, the PCSA 180-day exemption for expansion. Must do 5 years as an independent before joining a conference. All right, Josh, you
Let's
wrote
do
down.
this
I have no
quick.
idea.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
really quick. The Protect College Sports Act is a thing that's happening right now in Congress. There's still no final determinations for it. In short, some players can come back if they joined in 2022 because there's a 5-year rule instead of doing red shirts and finding exemptions and blah, 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 blah. A lot of the guardrails for the program are still being decided. Big Ten and SEC don't like some parts of it. Other conferences like some parts of it. We don't know if it's going to pass the Senate or the House or what. So we'll see how that goes. But it was notable that one of the guardrails it was going to put was that a team could not leave the conference. A team could not leave a conference and join a new one without being an independent for 5 years.
And
that was the rule.
Specifically, power conference to power conference.
Yes, thank you. But there is an exception that within 180 days of the bill passing, there's an exemption, so you don't have to follow that 5-year rule. So say today on August 9th that the bill passes right there. That would mean by March, Florida State, Clemson, whoever could join in different conference in that time if they wanted to without being an independent for 5 years. I only bring this up in the ACC section because people have been looking at them as the most likely candidate to be poached. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I mean, I'm fine just leaving things the way they are. It's already been screwed with enough. But that's as long as I want to spend on that topic.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. So just for my clarity, they basically lock up the conferences. Like basically
the maximum membership in a power conference would be 19 teams, which is obviously just there because the Big Ten has 18 teams, but like
okay.
And to say that you can't do like a 20-team super conference.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. Fuck it. I mean, it's better than nothing. All right. Well, anyway, moving on. CJ Bailey is back for NC State.
Big as hell.
Yeah, how tall? He's like 6'3", 6'4".
Big enough that when he runs, it looks a little weird.
Yes. He's started for 3 years. Are they going to surprise to the upside?
They're another pick to pop or flop type team. Yeah. I'm not going to say that for every ACC team, but they're one of those ones where they could pick off Georgia Tech randomly. and then they could drop a game to Wake Forest for whatever reason. But I think having some consistency from them would be a big step. I'm not as exasperated as I am with Louisville for them yet because they haven't been in the same situation. But if they're going to do it, this is the year with CJ Bailey. If not, he should be looking at the NFL. And I'm not going to say he should transfer, but that's the way things seem to be these days.
John?
What can I even say about NC State? I mean, you mark them, they're ACC Iowa, and that you can just pencil in an 8-4 and call it good. But they're not. I guess they're not because they don't reach 8 wins occasionally, and Iowa does every single year. But
yeah, this just they're not consistent enough for me to pick them. And having a returning starter is irrelevant for this team. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, they just. Whether they win or lose a game is completely an independent, isolated, calculated. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Here's the thing: is like on paper, CJ Bailey is a very good quarterback. What is he like? 65% plus completion percentage, tons of touchdowns, not that many picks, tons of sacks, and his sacks are like basically turnovers. They're always really bad in terms of like the actual game impact. So, like. Yeah, it's like the ultimate volatility team. Like, they have a 11-win season in them, and they have a 4-win season in them. That's my take.
Well, speaking of weird teams with funky quarterbacks, I just wanted to highlight the Virginia and Virginia Tech Commonwealth Clash this year, featuring James Franklin and Ethan Grunkelmeyer, and
Bo Prabula.
The Penn State quarterback battle that will happen as this rivalry's been renewed. Virginia has now shown a little bit of promise. We still think they'll be able to run the ball this year. I say we, as in like the general consensus seems to be. But then also, this is a James Franklin team. They're going to run the ball. Like, I don't know how
effective it's James Franklin team, so they're not going to run the ball well for the first year. Like,
but the game will be short, so
yeah, that's
true. I don't know exactly how it's going to lay out, and I didn't even see who was hosting this year.
This year it
Virginia Tech.
Yeah, it's Virginia Tech.
That doesn't do anything for you?
No, I think Virginia's better. No,
Wow.
for the first year. For the first year. I mean, it's not like I don't think it's a good. I think it's a good hire, but I don't think James Franklin teams when he comes in for the first year have historically been good. Like, he's more of a.
How many times has he been a first-year head coach?
Yeah, it's a totally different era now.
Penn State. Yeah. I still think Virginia's doing it. So I also like. I like Virginia. I kind of like them. If you were a Virginia fan last season, it was the greatest season ever to watch. Like, it was fucking awesome. As a pure spectacle, you guys played close games every week. Yeah, I think and Prabula, it's like he sucks. I mean, so I'm like, do I care?
I don't know. I feel like I was believing you, and then you're like, but their quarterback stinks.
Yeah, I know.
So now I'm like, I don't know what to think.
I don't know. I just know it's going to be like fourth quarter. Virginia Tech's going to have the ball. They're going to throw an interception directly to the Virginia safety. End of game. That's how all James Franklin games end. So
Okay.
it'll be a good game. I'm glad. I'm right. You're right, though. It is back. Virginia and Virginia Tech is an interesting game that I will want to watch.
Yeah. That was my larger point. I don't know how good either of these teams will be. But this is why I'm glad we're not truly projecting the entire conference. I'm like, don't ask me what Virginia and Virginia Tech are going to do. But I know I'm excited to see them play each other.
Next up, Georgia Tech has Justice Haynes, and in parentheses, oh yeah.
Yeah. That happened. Georgia Tech, I think, is
I mean, he cooked at Michigan.
I think they're bringing most of their O-line back.
Plus,
and you add Justice Haynes.
A man named Haynes at Georgia Tech has
good pedigree.
I mean, his pedigree, exactly.
I mean, that's enough to sell me
Georgia
right
Tech,
there.
Dude, I am like permanently scared of Georgia Tech. After that 2024 like epic Georgia Tech game where they almost beat us, I am like permanently terrified of them I will never get over Haynes King and the trauma that he did to me as like the only player I've ever seen since like Taj Boyd who never goes down on the first tackle as a quarterback. Like they're good. I mean I'm bullish on them as a whole.
The thing is, with them, they had that hot start last year where they were like 8-0 or something.
Yeah.
And then it just fell off the rails so fast and so completely that they weren't even in the ACC championship game discussion by the end of it.
Yeah, they blew the NC State game.
The ACC championship race last year was so stupid.
So now I'm like, is this a team that can stay focused through an entire season? Because Justice Haynes has had injury issues last year, and I believe the year before. And if he's like the star of this offense, is that going to be enough to sustain for the entire season? I don't know.
Well, I mean, their starting quarterback is another man with pedigree.
Mm-hmm.
Alberto Mendoza.
Oh, that's
which
true.
You've got to think if he was actually good, Kurt Signetti probably would have tried to retain him, but
by birthright, he abdicated the throne of Indiana. Yeah. We'll see. I mean, has Alberto Mendoza played anywhere? Like,
wait, sorry, there was a quote for Alberto.
He played a lot of fourth quarters at Indiana, but
yeah. So it's just like I feel like it's a little bit of an unknown commodity, right?
Flipping.
No, you're good. I mean, listen, if he can run, Georgia Tech will be good. I mean, they like to run their quarterbacks, so.
Here's the quote from Alberto. Talking about Fernando Mendoza, Heisman winner and first pick in the NFL draft. What he's done is totally separate from what I'm going to do and what is expected of me. End quote. What does that sound like to you?
There's, I guess, two ways to put it.
There's a positive.
Give me both. I'm curious
spin.
because I had a read for this when I read it.
Well, did somebody ask him a question about that, or did he just say it?
Someone asked him about Fernando, and he's like, well, what he's asked to do is totally different from what I'm being asked to do.
Okay. What do you think, John?
I mean, I know this is probably not what he meant, but it sounds like he's saying, yeah, dude, that guy is a Heisman Trophy winner and a #1 overall pick. I ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I was going to say. My brother is way better than me.
My brother's really good, and I'm just fine.
Yeah.
What was the other read?
No,
the other read is that he also wins the Heisman and goes first overall next year. I mean, I don't know.
Does he have social media besides LinkedIn? These are the important things. Listen,
my read of it was Fernando is asked to be a elite game managing quarterback. They're asking me to be Haynes King. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I think to me that means Georgia Tech still knows exactly who they are, exactly what they're doing, and that if they start off 8-0, it could just as easily fall off because, god damn, you look like a prize fighter by the end of October. So we'll see if we'll have another all red wear and tear quarterback by the end, by Hallows Eve.
Yeah,
and see where we're at.
Yeah, listen, they have a good coaching staff, so I think it'll probably be better than worse. So we'll just say that. But North Carolina's GM dismissed.
Not dismissed, paid administrative leave.
Right, he got the cop treatment. He got the police officer treatment.
That's right.
Michael Lombardi. Yeah. Bill Belichick's right-hand man, gridiron genius, Michael Lombardi, has been excused from the program.
This
Have you guys
season's
ever
gonna
listened
suck.
to the
right?
Pablo Torre podcast episode about Michael Lombardi? If you haven't, you should. It's fucking hilarious.
After you finish this,
Yes.
we are not up for a Pulitzer, but boy, oh boy, did we listen and learn.
Do we think Belichick even makes it through 5 games?
Okay, yes, but
Really?
I think they're afraid to go into his office, and they don't tell him.
Okay, let's see. They play TCU.
L.
They're not gonna beat TCU. I'm pretty sure. East Tennessee State, at Clemson, Notre Dame, and Pitt. So they could win
and then
one
at
game.
Duke,
Yeah, they could win 1 game.
they could easily be 1-5.
Yeah. Does he survive that? That's the only interesting angle on this, is how quickly he'll be fired.
Yeah, I mean, I guess who is the interim in that case? Bobby Petrino, or is it like Steve Belichick?
Well, that's right. Bobby Petrino's the
Is
OC of this
Steve there?
team.
Who's their DC?
Yeah, Petrino once
Yeah,
again.
Steve Belichick is their DC.
Yeah.
Well,
So I guess
that's
you
the
gotta
thing.
fire
If
them
you
both.
fire Belichick, it's both. So do you really want to
Why?
do that to your team? I'm going to say he stays on the whole year.
Is that a pick to pop? Belichick being there the entire season is a
Even though
pop.
That's a pop for the headlines, yes.
Wait. If they fire Bill Belichick, why does Steve Belichick instantly have to be fired too? Why
Because
can't
he's
he
In
the
start-
solidarity with his father.
Well, maybe not. I don't
Never
know.
hire anyways.
Bill Belichick brought in Michael Lombardi to be the GM. Loyalty runs deep in that family. What are you talking about?
All right. Okay, Stanford starting Buckeye killer Davis Warren.
That's right. He's back. He's back. Stanford's big transfer portal addition this year was a wide receiver from Yale. And I thought that was funny that was the only guy that could meet the admission standards. But he was actually really good. He had 1,000 yards. So,
Hey man, I like an FCS skill player coming up. I like that.
yeah,
Do I like the
Stanford's
rest
wide
of what's
receivers
going on
had
at
1,000
Stanford?
yards
No.
total
No,
between
I
the
don't.
6 of them last year. So,
I don't think I'll ever get
so
used to Stanford.
it's a
being-
big game player. Yeah, it is. Again, we're in the ACC part of the episode. We're talking Stanford.
Yeah,
What do you want?
What do
We're
you
going to
think
talk about
Andrew
SMU
Luck's-
later, too. Yeah.
No, they're up next. I mean,
Well,
sorry.
what do you think Andrew Luck's runway is at Stanford? Like, is it just infinite? Like, if they're 2-10 for 4 years in a row, are they like, all right, Andrew, we get it, but you got to get out of here?
Yeah, I mean, they'll eventually fire him if it's truly that bad. But like, even if they do, they'll do it like it's like some honorable discharge, where they like talk about like how great of a person he was and all this stuff. Like,
You what?
know.
It'll be like an obituary.
Not to get political, but when like Joe Biden resigned, and the way they talk about him, it'll be like that. He'll be like a beloved fallen figure or something. They love him. Stanford loves Andrew Luck.
That's true.
And Stanford doesn't really have that high of expectations. So like, even if there's improvement, they'll just keep him. You know, I think they'll.
I'm trying to remember the timeline here because Stanford's so irrelevant. Do they have a full-time head coach and they just had an interim all year last year? Or do they have an interim all year this year? I can't remember what their timeline is. I have to look.
They have a new full-time coach.
Okay.
It was Frank Reich was the
Frank Reich was the interim all year last year because they fired their guy in like April last year.
Yeah.
Not this year.
Who's the head coach now?
Tavita Pritchard. He was like the Washington Commanders OC or something, but he was Andrew Luck's backup quarterback on the Colts.
Okay. Well, maybe. Who knows? I mean, you have no idea.
Or they have some NFL connection. Like, that is why
Sure.
Tavita Pritchard got hired.
Sure. I mean, it's a hard schedule, though. Like, Hawaii, and then instantly Miami, at Duke, Georgia Tech, at Wake Forest, at Notre Dame.
Hawaii's at home. Miami's at home. They can get a scalp there.
Okay, well, Hawaii...
John-
Hawaii-
For the listener, John was immediately laughing.
I can't. I just... Yeah, they're going to...
Yeah.
4-8, sure. 3-9, maybe.
Yeah. 4 wins, honestly, is a pop for them, so... Okay, speaking of pop or flop, we should...
If a wide receiver gets more than 400 yards that season, it's a pop.
Yes, yeah. Honestly, I forgot how bad their wide receiver room was.
Again,
And actually,
first
the
player
Hawaii
we
was
mentioned in this
awesome
segment,
this year.
Davis Warren.
Yeah.
Electric.
Okay, on to pop or flop. SMU. What is a pop and what is a flop? Before we jump ahead.
I mean, pop is make the playoffs, right?
Even though they've made the playoffs
they've done that
before,
in recent times. Like,
I still feel like that's an unfair expectation, and I think that's
it's a
my
terrible
fault.
Conference.
I think pop is making the ACC title. Like, I think they need to make it. I think that's more important than making the playoff for like their actual. Run.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I'm choosing flop. They're just.
I mean,
too
how
inconsistent.
about just don't lose to Wake and Cal this year? Like,
You know what? I was thinking something about Cal because of that. They had a classic against Cal where they would have been in the ACC championship game, but they lost it on the road. And I think a really good team does not drop that game, even if JKS is dealing. That's not happening.
I like Cal, dude. I like him.
Yeah,
but I think SMU's better.
I think flop. I think they're unfocused. I think Kevin Jennings, who already has a statue or some building dedicated to him there.
It's like the athletic training building.
Yeah.
That might have been our podcast that got that shit started, dude. No one was talking about Kevin Jennings before week 7, 2024.
I think it's still gonna be his fault when they fall short. I think it's gonna be him doing a little too much that causes some backbreaking turnover and makes the game way more complicated than it needs to be. I'm pretty sure, didn't they beat Miami last year?
Yes, they won in overtime.
They did.
Yeah, they had no business losing to Cal. So I think they're going to be in the same boat. This is the Kevin Jennings show, and I have no idea.
I can't believe he's
how they get
I was
past
just looking
that.
this up. I was like, oh my god, he's been there forever. Like,
I mean, he's been a starter for 3 years. It doesn't happen super often, but that's not crazy.
I know in my mind, he has like a lot of mind share though. I like it. He's just
No, yeah, he feels like a NCAA 14 player. It's like, how are you still here?
Yeah, I know. Okay, so I'm gonna choose flop. They're too inconsistent.
Flop.
Okay, Florida
Pop,
State
dude. Give
with
it to me, Kevin Jennings. He's got it. He's a goat.
Florida State with Ashton Daniels.
Flop. Dude's terrible. He's a traitor.
Hater.
He betrayed his team, dude.
He stayed around for a long time at Auburn.
No, he didn't. He was at Auburn for 1 year.
That's a long time these days. He could have stayed and been a backup. Would you have done that?
No.
Yeah,
I don't want him anyways.
He wasn't gonna start.
Sucks, but like still.
I don't think he sucks. He's so fast.
No, he's terrible.
That's the only reason I like him. Is
He's trash.
Okay.
Florida State's losing 12 games. They have a bad quarterback. It's that simple.
I haven't looked at Florida
Unbiased,
State's schedule.
by the way.
Oh, of course. I haven't looked at Florida State's schedule at all.
It's a make or break year. It's New Mexico State
Mhm.
at home, SMU at Alabama, Central Arkansas, Virginia, Louisville, at Miami, home against Clemson, at Boston College, at Pitt, NC State at home, Florida at home. That is an insane schedule.
You know, the bad part is they could make a bowl game and people will still be mad.
I literally don't think they would. I think they'd be happy if they made a bowl game.
I don't
I
think
think
so.
that they would still want to fire Norvell if they went 6-6 and went to the Birmingham Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a win from this.
Can we say making a bowl game, though, is a pop? From our own...
Yeah, I mean, they haven't done it in 2 years
Yeah.
or 3 years or whatever, so
Okay.
sure. Give me a flop, dude. I mean, they're going to lose to SMU. They're going to lose to Bama. They're going to lose to Louisville and Miami. They're losing to Clemson, probably Pitt, and Florida.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't even think they win 3 games. Or I think they win 3 games. Yeah.
But
That's
how
a flop.
sick would it be when they beat Bama on September 19th and Kalen DeBoer is like 1-2?
I forgot they beat Alabama last season.
Yeah. Playoff
You know-
Alabama. Playoff. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Just because I've seen them win a big game and it not matter. So like now I don't trust you at all.
Sure,
Every
yeah.
week is its own individual set of circumstances, and I don't trust you every single week. So Yeah, I think flop.
Yep. All right,
Tough.
last team, Georgia Tech. I'm going pop, and pop means 9 wins.
They were 9-4 last year. They
That's
had 9
pop.
regular season wins last year, man.
I think
Are we accepting I guess, I mean, they lose their running back and quarterback and offensive coordinator and a bunch of players.
Yeah, they've been hollowed out.
Maintaining the same, yeah, I can see that as a pop.
yeah. I was trying to think of a way to reword it that it wasn't just like, oh, our expectations for little old Georgia Tech are not so high, but really, like that would be a stellar like sign that the program is healthy, and that one you can hang your hat on consistent principles like running the fucking ball and lining up your white quarterback under center and making it look good.
With
Like
a new QB too. A new
that's what I
white
mean.
QB.
Like
It's not the same one.
no, that's what I mean. Having a guy that could carry the mail that long and proving that like nobody else would try that outside of Navy. Like to have this work so well and still have receiving talent with it. They still always have decent like pass catchers as well. So I believe. I remember when they beat Florida State in Ireland a couple years ago. It was like, oh, okay, look at this Georgia Tech team. But now it's like, no, this is multiple years. They played the same way. And from that quote, I think they're going to keep doing it. So if it can work again to the tune of 9 wins, if it's not starting off 8-0 and then dropping off at the end of the season,
Even if
pop.
9 wins with Brent Key and the rest of the staff being hauled out, I think that's good. So, yeah, I'll take it. I think
Also,
that's
again,
everything.
getting Justice Haynes onto this team, that's no mistake, dude. Like,
Yeah.
that was like maybe the top like transfer running back available besides like Caleb Hawkins, who followed his coach. So like, this is a serious organization, and I can't believe that's the case.
Hey,
The fucking nerds got it done.
speaking of Justice Haynes, this is in the Athlon, the anonymous scouting from an opposing ACC assistant coach. Justice Haynes is a fucking savage. I saw him hit a guy and it was like 2 cars hitting each other. Great balance, great vision. I love coaches, dude. It's like 2 cars hitting each other. It was sick. It's awesome. It's great. But yeah, Justice Haynes.
Yeah.
Great player.
Yeah. So I think that's everything. That's the ACC Big Ten preview. We'll be hitting the other conferences in the future. I think a future episode. But that's I think that's everything.
Wait. In solidarity with the lesser halves of these conferences, I want to at least state them on the record before this episode closes so that we can say, when we tag them in the YouTube video, that we did at least acknowledge Wake Forest.
Does exist.
Syracuse.
Oh, you know what?
Syracuse.
There actually
Yeah.
there was a team I want to do pop or flop on real quick. Virginia Tech with James Franklin.
Boston College.
Oh, true.
Sorry, Virginia Tech. I was just
Yeah, Boston College. There we go. There's some more.
Virginia Tech pop or flop. Is that what we're talking
Yeah,
about?
just real quick.
I'll say pop.
Pop, sure. They'll be better than they were.
Yeah, I agree. If they're just competitive consistently.
I mean, their
that will be
defensive coordinator is a really, really strong football mind. I like that dude.
good. Who is it? I don't even know.
Their former head coach.
Oh. Right. Oh, I forgot he took a demotion. I forgot. Yeah, he used to work for
Yeah.
Penn State. Yeah. Perfect.
No, we have to
talked a
finish the
little bit
solidarity
about-
run.
Do you want me to
Pitt?
look up
Pitt?
the rest of the ACC?
Pitt, yes. Mason
Pitt.
Mason Heinschel is the young quarterback who had a good record last year. People are expecting him to take a step forward, but we'll see how it happens. This is still a Pat Narduzzi team. I'm not getting ahead of my skis on this. Pitt, there we go.
Whatever game Pitt
Syracuse.
played, I think it was against West Virginia when in overtime I saw Eli Holstein throw maybe the worst pass I've ever seen in my life. And then they immediately benched him and we never saw him again.
That was when I had one of my most proud quotes, that when your strength coach is making your game-winning catch, you're in trouble.
Yeah. That game was awesome, dude. That was so stupid.
Okay, what about
Every
Syracuse?
backyard brawl is stupid. Rutgers. We did not mention Rutgers.
Invented
not?
football.
Callie McManus is no longer there. R.I.P.
Is Clemson going to be good?
Good question. Yes.
Look at us. We did a whole ACC run and we're just now really talking about Clemson.
Yeah.
Kudos to
finally
us.
fallen. I always like Clemson. I think they'll be good. I think they'll be in the ACC title game. I in my mind it was between them and what is it? Was it Miami? Who did I have in my mind?
Probably Miami.
I
mean,
believe
Miami should
Miami.
win this conference, right?
Yeah.
Like, we didn't really talk about Miami either, but
No, again,
There wasn't much to say.
we're going to have time to talk about them during the season because we expect them to be good. Fletcher's back. Tony's back. Mensa's there. Sounds like we're pretty good. You're trying to replace your pass rush, and you're trying to figure out why he dropped some of those games in the regular season. But other than that, this is a team that proved they can turn it on, and they got to the national championship and were about two throws away. Really, like honestly, I'm never like, we're off. Cristobal's back even a little bit.
No, yeah, he went to the title game. He almost won.
John made no promises, so I respect that.
Yeah. All right, shall we call it?
As long as we've touched every team.
No, we decided not to touch every team because they were boring. They had nothing to say, and that was not because they were small. We didn't talk about Miami because there was nothing to say.
okay. Illinois
We mentioned
I don't know what to say
Illinois.
about these. Yeah.
have we mentioned Purdue? Bad.
No. Nope.
No, that was a favor to Purdue.
Okay. I think
UCLA.
I think we're done here.
Yeah, I think we're done. I think we don't fucking care. We actually talked about pretty much every Big Ten team, I think, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm looking
we
at this.
did.
Okay. All right, well, that's the end of the episode, folks.